Today's episode of Living with Vince and Nancy is proudly brought to you by Pizza Meccanica. They're located at 2 Hawker Street, Bowden. They are serving traditional, authentic Napolitan pizza. They're a family-owned business. They're serving food made with love that you too will love. So make sure you check them out next time you're in Bowden. That's Pizza Meccanica.
Thanks to our event partners, Entertainment Adelaide, Adelaide's boutique entertainment company offering you premium experiences along with exclusive and unique events. Our suite of services ranging from wedding DJ and entertainment right through to custom dance floors and fireworks means we can take care of all your wedding needs. Plus, we've got the special extras to really personalise your event and take it to the next level. Visit entertainmentadelaide.com.au. Lion's Den Cakes, Adelaide's multi-award winning boutique cake design studio, specialising in creating one-of-a-kind, show-stopping wedding cakes. Not just show-stopping, but delicious, and I know from experience, let me tell you. It's no wonder why they were named Australia's #1 wedding cake designer of the year by ARBIA in 2023, as well as a hue of other awards. Visit lionsdencakes.com today and get your sample pack now.
Oh, we are living.
Man, are we living?
Oh my goodness. Up into the sky.
I'm feeling very alive. Very alive right now.
About as alive as one could feel today.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Living with Nancy Timpano.
And Vince Fusco. Guys, we are down here at Pizza Meccanica today celebrating our first birthday.
Happy birthday to us, Vince. Happy
Absolutely.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy
What
birthday to Living.
awesome year we have had. We have to date released 51 episodes.
Wow.
That's pretty amazing. We've had some fantastic special guests come and join us. We've gone and done 6 on-sites that we only came up with the idea in August last year was our first one.
Was it only August?
And we've done 6 since then, and our calendar is filling.
I love that. I love that so much. Changing the game of podcasting, Nance. Let me tell you, I mentioned that we are at Pizza Meccanica today, celebrating our birthday. You've mentioned some special guests.
Yes.
We have got special guests in the room. There's close to 100 people standing around having a wonderful time at the moment, eating, drinking, laughing. Kids are doing activities.
I know.
This is just spectacular. But, you know, it wouldn't be a normal episode of Living without a solid topic, Nance.
Of
You know
course.
that. And so the topic today is worst birthday presents.
The worst. Have you given the worst present? Have you received the worst present?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we want to know. Have you got any that you want to share?
Absolutely, I do. It's a topic that I probably am not proud to have a good story for, but let me tell you, and my mum is in the room today, Nance, and I'm
Okay.
going to say...
Lucky the headphones are on.
Lucky the headphones on. She can't hear us, but this present actually came from my mum and my dad on my 18th birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Which is a big one, right?
And I don't know about it, so I'm like keen. I want to know. Why don't I know about
All
this?
right, well, let me tell you what happened. So I woke up on my 18th birthday and nobody said happy birthday to me, number one. Yeah, I walked through the house that morning, nothing. And I was like, maybe this is a joke. Maybe they're having me on. Maybe this is a stitch-up. No. I went to school. Nobody remembered my birthday at school. All my friends, nobody.
What?
Right? And it just sounds weird, doesn't it? But like...
Sounds very morbid.
It does. Like, I remember, am I invisible? Did I? You know what I mean?
Sad.
Well, no. So I'm at school, and it was about lunchtime that everyone said, "What's wrong today?" And I went, "None of you bastards remembered my birthday, number one." But from that, they then took off, and they went home, and I get a phone call from Mum before the end of the school day. And she was like, "There are kids in the driveway graffitiing," and they covered our driveway, which, if you know our house, is a classic Italian red brick with a 6-car concrete driveway. So there's plenty of room for murals, and they did like a big happy birthday chalk drawing on the driveway for me. So I get home to that, and Mum's like, "Happy birthday," and I'm like, "Oh, you remembered?" And she's like, "Of course I remember, don't be so ridiculous, it's your 18th. So she hands me a box, a very small box,
Okay.
and I open it up, and It's only what I could describe at the time, and still to this day, as a life-size Jesus. It was a beautiful gold chain with a gorgeous gold crucifix with a Jesus on it as well.
Life-size Jesus to wear around your neck.
Nancy, it was enormous. It was like walking with a friend. Do you know what I'm saying? And I remember, and the only
You'd be
reason
safe.
I'd be safe, 100%. 100% is my cross to bear. But I said to Mum, I remember it because I said when I opened it, I was like, this is enormous, probably never going to wear that, which is an awful thing to say, right? How ungrateful. So she's like, don't be so silly. Anyway, here's your card. So I'm like, here it is. Here comes the card, right? There's got to be
some cash
Got to be some
in there.
cash or something in there. 18. Who knows what you're going to get?
Car
Open
keys?
it up. Car key. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't happen in our house.
Okay.
No, we're not that family. But I opened the card up. Single ticket. One single ticket to the Cher concert. Cher? How do you say it? Cher.
Hang on.
A single ticket to see Cher.
If I could turn back time.
Do you believe in love after love?
What? So you're going to share on your own?
By myself.
With Jesus.
With Jesus. Jesus and pals. We are going to see Cher together at her farewell tour at the Entertainment Centre. And I'm like, why? What is this? What made you get that? And she goes, do you remember in December last year, I opened up the newspaper to a full-page picture of Cher announcing her world tour. And I said, Cher's coming in February, Mum. Your birthday's in February. I never know what to get you. Would you like to go see Cher? So she goes, no, not at all, not interested. Wind the clock forward 12 months. She goes and buys tickets for her, Dad, my auntie, my uncle to go see Cher because they're all fans. Walks out and goes, silly me. Vinny wanted to go too because he asked me about the tickets. So she went back and bought a ticket for me. Nance could not get a ticket with them. So I had to sit by myself down the front. I got better seats than them. And they sat up in the nosebleeds.
On your own.
By myself. 18 years old at the Cher concert. And you'll never guess who the support act was either.
I'm scared. Who?
There are living legends and there are living legends.
Okay, who?
The village people. The actual village people.
This story
Do the
gets
milkshake, the milkshake, do the shake.
YMCA.
So I'm 18 years old.
It's the hard hat for me.
It's the hard hat for you, is it? Nice. I got to go see Cher.
Okay.
Amazing concert. Concert.
So it managed to turn.
It did turn around.
It turned back time.
It turned back time.
It did.
She definitely has. But it's the idea of the most misplaced present, I feel, for an 18-year-old boy. But
Wow.
I can say that I've seen Cher, I've seen the Village People.
Wow. You've
But
seen a
that
lot
was-
of seatbelts.
I've seen a lot of sequins.
Seatbelts. You know that costume with all... It's just like a seatbelt
yeah.
that never ends.
Oh my God, that's so funny. You're so right. What about you? Do you have any bad birthday presents?
Well, I don't think it was birthday because we both got something, but it could have been Christmas. I'm not too sure. But I can say this because, I don't think she listens. I'm talking about Eugene's mum, and it's a bit mean.
Yeah.
But anyway, the thought was then. It's always a thought that counts, right? But I think it was Christmas, and Eugene's mum sent a little package, and inside was like a Lavisa necklace or something for me.
Yeah.
Not exactly what I'd wear, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
But for Eugene, wait for it. Eugene got a Croatian cap.
What's that?
Like a cap.
A hat. Okay, yeah.
But it's like the Croatian
Flag?
yeah. But wait. So I'm looking at it and Eugene's going, oh, Mum, that's a bit random. But I've gone, nah, I know your mum. I know
There's
your
a
mum.
subtext to
There's
it.
more to this. And I'm like, Euge, I don't reckon she's bought that. And he goes, what are you talking about? Of course she's bought it. This is what she thought. She's sent a gift. I said, all right, let's ring your mum. Let's ring your mum and thank her for the presents. So we call her and we're like, oh, thank you for our gifts. That was very lovely. And she says to Eugene, oh, did you like your present? And he's like, oh, yeah.
That's all right.
And she goes, I didn't know what to get you.
Yeah.
So I actually went to your old drawers that are here and I sent you one of your own things. She didn't even buy it.
That's even better.
He's
That's
like,
even better.
I didn't wear it then, Mum. I sure as hell ain't wearing it now. Yeah. So, yeah, look, there
I
could
love
have been...
that, though.
Yeah.
Like,
could have been
just-
worse, but she just didn't even buy him anything. She just sent him something that was in his drawer.
But that's cute. That's thoughtful, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he left it there for a reason. He doesn't want it. He
Oh,
doesn't want it.
Oh, well, hey, look, you know what? Worst birthday presents,
Yes.
fantastic fun.
Yes.
There's a lot of people here that have a few stories they're going to share with us down here at Pizza Meccanica today.
Yep.
So let's go grab one of them.
Absolutely. Let's hear what they've got to say.
Let's hear what they've got to say.
MLC Design Studio, creating the elegance of events, from invitations, stationery, baptism and christening items, or even event hire. If you want elegance at your next event, visit MLC Design Studio.
If you're anything like me, guys, you would love a limoncello spritz. And let me tell you which limoncello makes the best spritzes. It's Umbra Spirits Limoncello, hands down. Umbra Spirits, established in 1998, using 100% authentic Italian family recipes that have been handed down over generations. It's handcrafted locally here in South Australia with the finest locally grown ingredients, from our heart to your lips. Umbra Spirits. Visit umbraspirits.com.au today and get yourself on the spritz train.
If you'd like to transform the next event you might be planning into a visually stunning spectacle, we suggest you contact XL Letters. They are located at 75 Coghlan Street, Brompton. They provide the light-up letters and numbers that will help turn any occasion into an eye-catching show. So if you want to up the ante on your next event, we suggest you contact XL Letters. And now, thanks to Pizza Meccanica, it's back to living.
Nance, we're down here at Pizza Meccanica, living our best life, celebrating our first birthday, and our name is up in lights today, thanks to XL Letters who have come on board to help us celebrate.
They've come on board, but they came on board because this friend of ours that's about to join us on the podcast, Johnny Blass, has hooked us up,
Johnny
so to
Blass.
speak. But not only has he hooked us up, he's also come with a story of a worst birthday present.
Applause.
Welcome, Johnny.
Welcome.
Thank you, guys, and happy birthday on your first birthday on Living Podcast.
Thank you.
I'm a long-time listener.
First-time caller.
First-time caller. And when you reached out to the wider community on Instagram about, gifts, the worst gifts that you've ever received, one story came to mind very quickly.
Share it, please.
And, about 3.5 years ago, my wife and I bought 10 panettones from Drake's Foodland.
As
and
you do.
did a panettone gift at Christmas.
Yes.
And then we decided to just mark a little initial under each one.
Oh my God, I love it.
Lo and behold, one of the families that we gave our panettone to ended up coming back around full circle to us 2 years later. So they had a very long expiry date.
Years later.
Yeah, 2 years later. So
That's crazy.
I love that.
it's the old choc story, like the gift that just keeps on giving.
100%.
This panettone has done like full loops of
And it's come back to you.
the northeastern suburbs and then back to the western suburbs where we live. So,
Wow, it even crossed town.
yeah,
That's when you know it's
done a lot of cake.
It's a lot of cake.
And then funny thing is, I regifted that one again.
How many years later?
The same year.
The same year.
Yeah.
I would never ever think
No,
about
and we've
initialing it.
spoken about re-gifting, but
have.
this, putting your initials on your panettone.
Especially the panettone, because it's the one that does the... When it gets to my house, Johnny, I'll tell you, it never
It's
leaves.
not-
Yes,
No.
I understand.
Nancy would tell you, that
Yeah,
panettone
he
hits
loves
my
a
house
panettone.
and it's mine
Yes.
for good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me a litre of milk and a panettone and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes,
Wow.
I'm the
I love
same.
that.
I'm the same.
Amazing.
I love
That's
my
a
sweet
great
too.
story. From here on, initials on the panettone, people.
I love it. And Johnny, thank you and the XL Letters team for coming
No
on board
worries.
today,
No
supporting our podcast, being down here at Pizza Meccanica.
No
We
worries.
love having you here. We love your support. I love that story. Thanks for
very
joining
much
us
for having
today.
me, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, there are some things that you can't do without good people around you, Nance.
I tell ya.
And one of them is throwing a killer birthday party.
That's what we're doing.
And we've got the best of the best. We've talked about a few of them this morning,
Yes.
but none other than one of my dear friends who's now one of your friends.
I'm claiming her too, I said.
100%.
I'm
She's part
in.
of the team. I call her Cousin Maria, but we call her Producer Maria as well.
Yes.
Producer Maria, welcome.
Thank you very much. So
Maria.
lovely to be here.
Thank you. No, thank you for being here and also helping us. You've been our fabulous MC today. So
best.
thank you very, very much for being here to help us celebrate.
No, well, it's a great birthday celebration, and you've got some great people out there that love you guys to death. I love it. It's so beautiful. I just want to hug everybody.
And you do love a hug too, Maria.
Yeah, I do love a
love
hug.
your
I
hugs
do
too. They
love a
always
hug.
make me feel good.
Oh.
Energetically, they lift me
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
You raise
It's all right.
me
Thank you. I was about to do that.
I love it.
But I can't sing. I'll leave that talented skill to you, of
Oh,
course,
bless
Vinny.
you. Only after a couple of beers.
Cousin Vinny.
Cousin
he calls
Via.
me Cousin Maria. Yeah.
Cousin Vinny.
Also,
Tell
Fundi,
us.
right?
Maria, you've got a worst birthday present story. What is it?
Well, it goes back to my 21st birthday party, and I had a massive party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as we all did. Yep.
And it went to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow.
And
Rages.
there was 150 people jamming in my back room of our house. And no, it was like being in a nightclub for real, okay? And, you know, you get the weird presents like the champagne flutes and the cutlery sets and stuff like that, and you go, why? But the weirdest present I got that day was a bra.
A bra.
A bra.
Oh, but like, was it lingerie? Was it like,
Okay.
was it love? Yeah, that's okay.
It
isn't
was lovely. But how do you buy someone a bra when you obviously haven't looked at the kind of size this person would be?
So it was a bra. It wasn't like a little lacy singlet. It was an actual bra.
Yeah, actual
Okay.
bra. And it was,
Who was sizing you up?
well, not very well, let's just say, because it was a 16D or something crazy like
You're
that.
going to have to forgive me, ladies. I am not good with bra sizes. So where does that sit on the
That
scale
actually
of cup?
made me quietly choke on the side. I just like, sorry, 16D.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that big? I don't...
no,
Well, 16 is large.
A large
and
girl.
D
Like D, I'm thinking A,
is-
B, C, D. I'm at...
Yeah.
yeah, it's out there. Let's
All
just
right.
say.
Yeah. A, not much.
Can I...
B,
I have questions about this.
No, I know you do, but the thing is, you said it yourself. You don't have any experience choosing a bra. Obviously, this person didn't either. Or they only ever look at my eyes.
and they are larger than life.
Oh my God. I would have to be one of the most flat-chested people I know, right? I call them my pectoral muscles rather
Oh my
than
God,
my
you're funny.
breasts, right?
Uh-huh.
And so to get me a 16D is
Yes.
like, we're talking...
You can go
like a-
base jumping.
Yeah. At
Right.
the time, I was a 10A.
Wow.
Okay.
And I understand this lingo, and
All right.
that's a big difference.
So
Right.
A is like a little sort
Just
of...
a handful.
It's like a pikelet, okay?
I think A just covers the
Yeah,
nipples.
yeah. It's more of a pikelet. And then by the time you get to D, we're talking
Yeah.
about cantaloupes and melons.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Does that help?
Yeah, it does.
And there's orange and lemons in between.
It's giving me all sorts of visuals, guys. I'm really
Okay.
enjoying this. Thank you. This is fantastic. Fantastic.
What
it was-
did you do with the bra?
I actually returned it.
You were allowed to. Back then, you
Yeah.
can't even return a
No,
bra
they
nowadays.
still had the tags on it because someone
Yeah.
obviously knew that they had misjudged the situation.
Wow.
Did
Can
it
I...
have a matching panty?
Yes, it did.
Ooh.
Okay, but here's the big question, right?
Ooh.
Surely this is the one we're all dying to know. Who gave it to you?
Oh, and this is the weird part. It was an auntie.
Ah!
I'd rather auntie than uncle.
Oh my God, 100%. 100%.
Thank you. Thank you, Thea.
Theo Nick, Theo Nick. That's not what we're going to do.
Oh my gosh.
Maria,
that
I
visual.
love it. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
dear.
absolutely. A bra.
Wow.
Well, that is a good one. That is definitely up there with one of the worst birthday presents for your 21st as well.
21st as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
One for the memory bank. Maria, thank you so much for all of your love, your support, for being our MC today, for helping us out on the sidelines as one of our go-to producerial
Yes.
voices. Always just
And for
a
just
welcome
being a real
knowledge.
supporter.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, well, you
You
guys
really
are worth
are.
supporting because I don't give my time to just anybody. Just want to say. And hip hip hooray, it's your birthday.
Oh,
Hip, hip,
the
hooray!
Oh, that's a beautiful present. Let's change the topic. That was lovely. Thank
love
you.
it.
One of my catchphrases in life is
Yes.
Happy New Year to you guys because it's your new year today.
I love it. Thank you, Maria. We love it. We love you.
Thank you, Maria.
We are down here joined by the one and only repeat offender.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me. Happy birthday.
Thank
Hang on,
you.
you haven't introduced
I
her.
know.
Carla
Straight into it.
Mattiazzo. Welcome back to
Grazie,
Living.
grazie.
Our favourite cabaret queen is here
Oh,
helping us
that's
celebrate
nice.
today.
Aw.
Carla, worst birthday presents is what we're talking about today.
Yeah,
Tell me, you got one?
Okay, the worst one, and I knew I was getting really old
Yeah.
when my nonna Zucchini gave me a box, cardboard box, with used pots and pans.
What?
Used, not good ones. Used pots and
Were
pans.
they washed? Barely.
Look, you could
Like it was a wog wash. It was a wog wash.
Nah, you can't. You can't give out used things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that for a birthday.
Yeah,
Are you crazy?
You will need them, is what she said. You're getting old, you will need them.
Wow, and you know that you are getting old when that's the kind of gift you're getting. But
Savage.
if you've seen Carla's cabaret show, you'll know about nonna zucchini, and you wouldn't be so surprised with
No,
that
not
gift,
a
would
surprise.
you? No.
No, passive aggressive was her love language.
Wow.
Like so many who came before her, no doubt.
I know.
I'm sure.
She just sounds like she's got the gifts that keep on coming.
Oh, shit.
The bad gifts we're talking. The bad ones. Thank you so much, Carla,
Let's see
for
if
joining us.
that's-
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness.
Let's see if that's the worst
Yeah.
birthday present today. It's up there, I reckon.
It's no secret I love food, and if you've been listening to the show, you'll know that for a fact. So let me tell you where I go for all of my freshest small goods, my favourite lunchtime paninis, and an espresso on the way through. It's Glenburn Gourmet, 143 Glenburn Road, Firle. Go see Joe and the family there. They've been looking after our community for over 25 years. They've got everything, fresh produce, butcher, deli. Check it out. You want pasta on the weekend? That's the place to go. Glenburn Gourmet, 143 Glenburn Road, Firle, or you can visit glenburngourmet.com.au.
Gelato Meccanica, located at 2 Hawker Street, Bowden. They are producing house-engineered, fresh, homemade gelato. So if you want to try the best gelato in Adelaide, get on down to Gelato Meccanica at Bowden.
Welcome back to our first birthday episode of Livin', and our topic today is your worst birthday presents. And we've got a doozy. Let me tell you, introducing Trent to Livin'. Welcome, Trent.
Hey guys, how are you?
Very well. Thank you
Excellent.
for being here today. But more importantly, thank you for being willing to share your story. Tell us, what is your worst birthday present?
So my worst birthday present was from an auntie that I really love. I'll put that out there first. But
I love that. Let me preface this
Yeah.
story by
Yes.
saying how much you love them.
Exactly. Who shall remain nameless? But every year for all of my childhood, you want that toy, you want that present that really you see on the TV. So every year this auntie worked as a dental assistant. And we would get a free toothbrush and toothpaste that you would get from the dentist. So
The one that they give you when you go.
So she didn't
yeah.
even buy it.
didn't even buy it. So yeah, it was a lovely thought, I guess. I'm not sure if there was an underlying message.
Oh my, I was just going
Let
to
me have a
say,
look. I'm just
Trent.
looking at your smile now, and I'm thinking, geez, got great teeth.
You got, but
All those toothbrushes, that's why.
How about his breath, maybe? I don't know.
No, that's all right. I'm a little bit closer. That's all right. Poor Trent.
Wow, Trent. And I want to know how your facials, once you've opened a gift like that.
I was raised right, so you got to be polite.
Oh, that's nice.
But after year 5 or 6, it got a bit old. So yeah, I think one year she changed it up, and we got a bulk pack of deodorant.
Oh, hang on.
So-
We're getting better. So from the bad breath, you stink.
Yeah.
I like it. Hey, she's looking after you. They're practical gifts. That's the best part. They're practical gifts.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Is it the worst one that we've heard today?
Not sure.
We're going to find out. Keep it on living. We're going to hear more of the worst birthday presents ever.
While Trent goes and attends to his personal hygiene.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yes, we've gone down to the younger generation now.
You know, they love birthday presents, these kids.
Of course. So this is going to be interesting.
loves presents.
Girls, welcome
Hi.
to Livin'. We have got Millie and we have got Valentina. Is that right? Welcome to Livin', girls. Thanks for joining us. Now, you're going to share with us your worst birthday present. What have you received that you didn't like?
I had a cupcake machine. They didn't taste good, and they were tiny, and they were like.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. But you got a cupcake machine.
That sounds pretty good.
You made the cupcake.
Yeah, but they were the recipes, and they were tiny.
Like
ripped
mini
off.
cupcakes.
Yeah, they're like.
If you're going to do a cupcake, who wants a mini cupcake?
One mini one's not enough, is
No.
it, girls?
And
Way.
it's like that small.
You
Yeah.
can't have a bake sale with that.
No,
No
absolutely
way.
not. Valentina, what have you got?
So during COVID, my nonna went all out with a knockoff brand of Super Mario Brothers.
Hang on.
Okay, so the
Knockoff Super Mario Brothers.
knockoff.
And Nonna went all out, she said.
Maybe she got it from Harishkafi.
Had a scuffy.
Harishkafi.
Hey, what's
and
it called?
It wasn't by Nintendo.
What was it called, Valentina? If it wasn't Super Mario Brothers,
it was an Nintendo. It was intending to be.
Super Linguini Brothers.
No, she said that she got it from like somewhere in the Philippines.
Of course.
Online.
Makes
Online.
sense.
No, she's doing online shopping though. She's doing good things.
tell you what.
She meant well,
Her
Valentina.
heart was in the right place.
I love that. So we had
Thanks.
a bad cupcake machine,
Yeah.
a knockoff Super Mario from Nonna.
Rude.
Is it the worst birthday present we've heard today? Girls,
I don't
we're going to
know.
find out. We're still
Yep.
talking. We've got plenty more still to come here at Pizza Meccanica as we celebrate living turning 1.
We'll be back.
Nance, I am full to bursting because I've been gorging on pizza all afternoon. I haven't even touched the gelato yet.
Oh, I've touched both.
Good for you.
Yes, I've touched both. Hands down. OMG. Seriously. The gelati, I had to fight my son. He was trying to steal it off me, and normally I would happily give my son any of my food.
Not
Take
today.
it. The gelati, it was all on, wasn't it, Jaden? It was all on, kid. He's over there looking at me going, yeah. And I was like, no, buddy, you can have some. This is mine.
I've had people all afternoon down here. You can hear it's quieting down a little bit. Our guests have just left after what has been a spectacular birthday party down here for our on-site at Pizza Meccanica and Gelato Meccanica as well. Everyone's been saying, this gelati is mad.
They
and I
turned
can't
it
wait
on.
to tuck into it. But the man who's behind Pizza Meccanica, Gelato Meccanica is Stelios. Stel, you're on the mic today. Look, here he is.
Welcome
evening,
to
guys.
Livin'. You've welcomed us here to Pizza Meccanica, but we're welcoming you here to our podcast. Welcome. Thank you.
Likewise, thank you very much. Thanks for having us, and thanks for choosing us to help celebrate your first birthday.
Oh, it was spectacular. I literally
It was so
haven't stopped
good.
smiling. Like I said, I'm full.
Yeah.
And oh my God, those pizzas. Boy can make a pizza.
The pizzas, the arancini. Oh my gosh. I saw some cocktails I didn't actually get a cocktail, but I saw some beautiful cocktails going out today.
Probably for the best. You would have been on the floor, let's be honest.
no,
You're a bit of
only
a
need
Cadbury
one.
these days. But still, tell us a little bit about Pizza Meccanica. Tell us about how it came to be.
It all started back basically in my backyard. 2010, we got married, and I built this beautiful outdoor kitchen.
Yep.
Having a designer as a background, what I used to do pre-Pizza Meccanica. Had this beautiful outdoor kitchen, and I just wanted a pizza oven just to make the kitchen finish it off. Started probably a year later, someone came over and he goes, have you ever used your pizza oven? I said, no. I said, it's just there for looks. I said, I don't want to touch it, nothing to do with it, don't know how to use it.
That's hilarious.
And he goes to me, why don't we use it? I said, if you can do the pizzas, I said, I can do the eating. So
Me too.
What a partnership.
I like it.
so the week after we made some dough, he came over, we fired it up, and I fell in love with making pizzas all of a sudden.
Aww.
So fast forward a few years, I said to my wife, I was practicing and making some pizzas on the weekends, family, friends, all the other stuff, and I said, maybe we can just open up a pizza place on the weekends or a Friday, Saturday night just to
Give
do
it a
something
go.
different.
Yeah.
And she laughed at me and she goes, what are you talking about? So we put it to bed for a while, and I was a graphic designer for 18 years.
Right.
And the story started when our lease ran out in the city, and we came across a premises here in Bowden
Yeah.
where there was a for sale or for lease sign on the window, and I drove past, and my in-laws at the time lived around the corner.
Yeah.
It caught my attention. I drove into the driveway at my in-laws. We're going to have dinner that night, and something made me reverse, and I came back to the place, and I saw the for sale, and I rang him. I said, look, it was a Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock, and I remember the day, and I said to him, just inquiring about the place at Bowden, just seeing if it's still available, and he laughed at me. I said, is something funny, or...
No one had inquired, probably. No?
No, he goes to me, he goes, oh, sorry. He goes, look, he goes, short answer, yes. I said, what do you mean? And he goes, oh, it was signed and they called off today.
Oh.
And he goes, so the building is available again.
Wow.
So I made an inquiry, and we met, had a quick look the next day, and I could just see
The
my
potential.
studio
yeah.
to begin with. And
Yeah.
then I sort of had a little bit of a thought moving on. I said, if I get my studio in here, maybe I can do something with the rest of the space. So we got my studio in, and my wife brought in her hair salon at the same time. We ran that for 2 years, and then the stupid idea came back.
The pizza idea.
The pizza
It's never
idea.
a stupid idea when pizza's involved, though.
Well, if you're doing your graphic design, she's doing hair, we got to eat. You got to have lunch somewhere.
Sounds like a match made in heaven. Actually, now that you mentioned graphic design, still, can I ask, did you do all these murals out here, all the artwork?
Yeah. We've done all
Amazing.
the design work and everything like that's been
Wow.
done by me. And so
Yeah.
I love it.
So-
I'm
It's
learning so much
awesome.
about you today.
Yes.
So then it was either turn the rest of the place into a man cave where I could put my cars,
Yeah.
have a bit of fun and work with my cars and do work. And then I thought a bit further and I said, what about if we can do both? So what about if I marry pizzas and cars together, which is my two passions, and hence Pizza Meccanica came alive.
I love it. 2016 and you never looked back.
No, so 2016 we registered, we opened 2017, grand final weekend, Friday night and Saturday nights only.
Right.
So the first 3 weeks we opened. After the third week, we were booked till Christmas for Friday, Saturday night for the last 8 weeks of the year.
Oh my goodness.
So it was a fantastic little start, and it's just evolved. So my studio and the hair salon got moved out. We made a function room.
Yep.
Then recently, after the COVID and everything we went through, I decided to we started making gelati. And then we were going to put a little card out the window, have an outdoor dining area for people to come and grab a gelato after their pizza or just sit outside.
Yep.
But being me, I went that step further and turned it into a blown-out gelateria as well. So now we have the sister company with the gelato and the brother company as pizza.
I love it. I love it. That's a family I'd love to meet. Pizza and gelati, and I met them today, let me tell you.
So did you always have a passion for cooking?
I've been in the industry as in takeaway businesses all my life. So just like my little girl Maya comes along and helps out.
Yes, she's awesome help.
I grew up in takeaway shops from about 2 years old. My parents had restaurants takeaway, so I was always in it.
Yeah.
I learned and grew, I suppose, in that industry. But I've always enjoyed being in the kitchen, just cooking and making things, I suppose.
Are you one of these people you love cooking but you hate cleaning up?
I'm not going to lie,
That's the rule, isn't it? If you cook dinner, you don't have to do dishes.
Enter Pina.
Enter Pina.
It's 50-50. I cook.
Yeah. So do you do most of the cooking at home?
A bit of it.
A bit?
Yeah. But obviously, being in the hospo game, you're not home very often to
that's
cook.
right.
So we just eat at work.
That's right. Exactly. That's awesome.
No, look,
I love this story.
if you haven't already been and you are in Adelaide in South Australia, head down to 2 Hawker Street, Bowden. Pizza and Gelato Meccanica, brother-sister companies. We love them. And
family business.
Family business, local South Australian produce. The wood oven pizza is unbelievable, and I'd say that as a bit of a pizza hoe myself.
You
I had this
are
conversation.
A pizza hoe, and I'm not, but what I can say, the reason I'm not is because I'm gluten-free. But wait, it's like sometimes when you have a barista make a decaf coffee, sometimes it's passable because it's barista made. It's the same here today. I have had the best gluten-free pizza
Delicious.
in my life.
Even I had it, and it was beautiful.
You didn't even know.
I didn't know.
And
it
I'm
was
like,
actually
dude, that's
gluten-free.
mine. And you're like, what?
I was like,
and
it can't be. It tastes too good to be gluten-free.
Thank you.
No, it was amazing.
It was not cardboard. It wasn't the box. It was what's in the box, and it's now in my belly, and I'm one happy camper.
No, look, absolutely. Get down to Pizza Meccanica. Follow them on Instagram if you haven't already as well. Jump on there, see the images. Come down here. There's that car as well. We'll talk about the cars off air, I think, because we'll be here for a day.
I know. Well, his love for cars, as he said, his other passion. Yeah, we will be here for days. But still, it was so amazing. We came and had a quick chat about possibly having an on-site recording here, and we just took it to the next level. And 100 people have just exited here, and they've had a great time, and they've all got full bellies.
Absolutely. Like I said, everyone was raving about the food, about the gelati, about everything that they've experienced today. It's a huge thanks to you and Pina and your amazing team. You're not normally open on a Sunday. Today you've opened your doors for our family, our community and our listeners, and it's been beautiful. We can't think of a better way to have celebrated 1 year of living than being right here at Pizza Meccanica.
Thank you so much.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
Thank you very much, guys. Glad we could share some birthday celebrations.
Oh, and we'll do it again, that's for sure. Because I tell you what, we're going to be a year older next year.
I'll tell you.
Here's to another year, Nance.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Livin', our first birthday special. All thanks to Pizza Meccanica. You know what? This is Livin'. We will see you next week.
See you next week.
Am I living? Oh, what a funny thing to say. But your mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloud.
Hands off my gluten-free.
On a cloud.
Nah, I'm not going to taste that good.
Hello, if you're a local business in SA and you want Vince and I to join you on site for one of our on-site live recording sessions of our podcast, please reach out to us at hello@livinpodcast.com.
It's a great opportunity for expanded reach, customer interactions, and some authentic storytelling opportunities for your brand.
Not to mention fun.
Of course it's fun. So email us at hello@livinpodcast.com and we will see you on site really soon.